Hi my beautiful people, it's your girl Talia on ATV, and today I will be showing you how to properly prep your nails for a young nail system or a me secret system. So these are both systems that I use. I no longer use me a secret. I now use young nails. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into the video. So I'm going to be using these two fingers, and the first thing that I do is I make sure that I clip down my natural nails. I do this on myself as well as clients. Next thing that I do is I go in with a cuticle pusher and I go underneath my nail, and as well I push my cuticles back so all the dead skin is exposed. Please make sure that you are cleaning underneath your client's nails as well as yours. There's dirt under there, and I see a lot of pictures where people don't clean under there, and that doesn't look nice. So yeah, all 2020 and the rest of the years, let's clean under our clients' nails, right? Please. So next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to use my iGel Beauty drill as well as my cuticle bit, and I'm just going to get rid of all that dead skin. Using this bit is so satisfying. Don't forget to subscribe. So what I'm doing right now is just going around the cuticle area. It's nothing too amazing. Literally, the cuticle bit is doing all the work for me. I don't really have to do anything. And this cuticle bit is so nice because you don't feel it. So right now I'm taking this nail brush cleaner, and I'm just getting all the excess dust. When you are prepping your nails, you want to make sure that you are getting all that dust off your nails. And I just like to do it in between, just so there's not a buildup of dust. So right now I'm switching out my drill bit to a sanding bit, and I'm turning it to 0.3 RPMs. And I'm just lightly buffing the nail. I'm not over drilling. One mistake that I used to make when I started using a drill on my clients as well as myself for prepping the nail was I was drilling too much on the natural nail, and that's what you don't want to do. When you're literally just buffing the natural nail, getting a little rough. You do not have to sit there and keep filing and keep filing and keep filing. Because you're going to end up damaging the natural nail. So you just want to make sure that when you do this, if you decide to start using a drill for your natural nails or your client's natural nails, just make sure that you're being gentleman. You don't have to apply pressure. You're literally just buffing. And I also like to take the drill and go around my cuticle area. When you do this, don't do too much because you can cut yourself. And I also like to take my sanding bit and like buff it over a nail file to like kind of soften it a little bit. So now I'm sizing my tips. My tips I get from my local nail supply store, as you guys already know. Well, you should know. No, you guys don't know that. So when I'm sizing my tips, my fingers are a little weird, so I try to pick the one that is a tiny bit small, but like it still fits, if that makes sense. You don't want to go too big, because if you put it too big, then it has the potential of popping off, and if it's too small, it can snap. So you just want to make sure that you get the right tip. I really don't know how to explain of finding the right tip. I kind of just got used to sizing tips. At first, I used to be extremely nervous when it came to sizing tips, but now I'm just used to it. I just find you can kind of tell afterwards, like, okay, the pinky, let's look. Your pinky is a little small, so obviously it's going to be the biggest number, or close to the biggest number. So yeah, that's how I do it. And I'm using my young nails brush on glue, and I love it. It dries so quick. It dries quicker than KDS. I will 10 out of 10 recommend. And you only need a little bit of glue regardless if you're using young nails or not. You don't need a lot, because you don't want the glue to get everywhere. That's like so embarrassing when that happens, when you have a client and you're just starting out. So right now I'm going to start filing my nails. I decided to keep them square for the sake of the video. But this is the time that you start filing your nails. You want to file prior to applying acrylic because you don't want to, one, add more work to yourself and try to file after you apply acrylic, and two, you don't want to waste product. Like when you file after you apply acrylic, that just doesn't make sense financially, and it just doesn't save you money. I mean, it doesn't save you time, excuse me. And I'm just taking the time to cut down the nails. I like to use scissors to cut down my nails. I hate using nippers or the little cutter tip thing that they have. And with square, for myself, it's kind of hard to file square nails, especially when they're this long. But yeah, simple, easy. So I ended up pulling out my dust collector because I was finding a little hectic, and right now I am just blending the tip into my natural nail. When you are doing this, you do not want to go rough. You do not want to file over your natural nail. You are literally only taking the file and going over the tip. You're blending the tip. You already filed your natural nail. There is no need for you to take the file on your natural nail. So make sure that you're paying attention and that you are only filing the tip, especially if you decide to use a drill. I don't really like to use a drill for this process. I'm so used to using a hand file that I just really started using a drill. An e-file. So yeah, if you do, just make sure that you're being careful. You don't want to damage your clients or your natural nails. Yeah, so just blend the tip. It's literally in the title, blend the tip. You're not blending the nail all together. Like, that's not a thing. Don't add damage to your nails. Just don't. And I'm making sure that I file over the whole nail as well, roughing up, not the whole nail, I'm roughing up the whole entire tip to make sure that it has some surface area that it can get the acrylic attached to. So now this is the part where I go in with my alcohol. I spray it on this little nail brush and I just get all the excess dust off. Alcohol can both be used as, a cleaner, a dehydrator. I just prefer to use alcohol, my dehydrator, and a primer, but you don't have to do that. But I feel like it gets all that dust off compared to just using like that little nail brush or just anything for real. So as you see, this is the first process that I use. When I use Mia Secret, I use their nail prep and I still use my young nails, but I'm not showing you that today. That's literally just what I use for when that happens. But when I do young nails, I use Swipe and I use my young nails primer thingamajigger. So I'm taking their little cotton things. I actually think this is a paper towel. I didn't feel like getting up to get the little wipe things that they sell. So yeah, I'm just, doing a couple passes, making sure it's nice and dehydrated. With Mia Secrets, it's literally the same thing. You're just literally taking the bottle cap off and painting one coat. I actually think, I did it on this now. So what I'm doing is just simply applying the dehydrator. It's not that hard, Dehydrator is meant to get all the excess oil off of your nail. Primer is meant to as like a bonder for the acrylic so it can attach to your natural nail. If you don't prep properly, that's how you get lifting. You want to make sure that when you are prepping your nail, you are getting all of that dead skin off of the natural nail. Cuticle, dead skin can cause lifting. Prepping is just so essential. If you don't file enough, you could have lifting. If you don't prime enough, you could have lifting. If you don't get the cuticle area good enough, you could have lifting. So many things can cause lifting. So just be really mindful and practice. Practice makes perfect. So yeah, guys, this is how it is, you know? You feel me? That's it. I don't really have anything else to say. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is how I prep my nails, my clients' nails, everybody's nails. It's really simple. Like I said, just be mindful. Practice makes perfect. Don't get discouraged. I literally just started getting back to where my nails are not consistently falling off. I remember when I first started doing nails, all of my nails started coming off. So I advise you to practice your prep. Be mindful of your prep. It's all in your prep. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, can't wait to see you next week for the next part of our series. Love you. Bye.